How about those pies? How about those pies? Oh my god. We're fucking good, aren't we? We're fucking amazing. When it comes to games, thing is right, we had a shit season this year. We had a shit season this year, but now that our chances of making finals are on the line, you know, people saying there's only a 1% chance of us making finals, then we just go ahead and beat the fucking Lions. At quarter time, scores was 16-40. Even then, Collingwood supporters had lost hope. With like what, 3 minutes to go, maybe 4 minutes to go, we were down by 3 goals. Schultz kicked 2. He never kicks goals. Yeah, we were 3 goals down. He kicked 2 of them. Darcy Cameron, if Darcy Cameron is not the All Australian ruck this year, then nobody deserves to be. Nobody deserves to be. And if Nick Dacos doesn't win the Brownlow this year, nobody deserves to win the Brownlow this year. So that's my thoughts on the game. But let me quickly do an intro before I read all the chat. G'day everybody, and welcome back to a brand new live stream here on the YouTube channel. And today we're going live for West Coast versus North Melbourne. Then we're going to stream Hawthorn Richmond, and then obviously Carlton West Coast, which is going to be the biggest game for Collingwood supporters. Okay, so I've done the math. All right, so pretty much, if Collingwood want to make finals, they need Carlton to lose to West Coast, right? We need to beat Melbourne next week. We need St Kilda to beat Carlton, and we need Port Adelaide to beat Fremantle. So if all of that happens, the Pies finish the season in 8th spot, and we make the finals. What's the audio on my fucking TV? I guess audio doesn't really matter too much, but I'd like some audio when I'm watching the game. Yeah, g'day Boston, g'day Shahil. We are flag pies, bro. Yeah, real. G'day Brandon. My team are out of 5. That's no good, Lucas. Sorry to hear that. What do you think about Isaac Cranner's goal-saving tackle? It was fucking amazing. Playing us should make the All-Australian side too this year. That's what I reckon. Couldn't go. Yeah, that's annoying. Day in the sports, but hopefully Jimbo gets to see his team win. I'd be surprised if North Melbourne won, but be good to see. G'day Coast Club. Hope you enjoyed Carlton West Coast. This is the first time technically I've messaged Coast Club. Saying this is technically this is the second time I've said this this week. But I have got full faith in West Coast today. Now that our season is on the line, I really need West Coast to win. So I've got full faith in West Coast today. West Coast versus North Melbourne. Did I say that? I meant Bulldogs North Melbourne. Give me on cold pre-game entertainment. Nah, there's no point. It's only got like 5 minutes or so. Richmond and Hawks. Chris Scott sold us. No, that's good though, because I mean it's not good for Cat supporters, but we need St Kilda to beat Carlton next week. So we need Carlton to lose the next 2. So let's say West Coast win today. St Kilda winning could give could give them a bit of hope going to next week. Why is there no audio on my TV? I'm just gonna have to turn it off and turn it back on. How many licks do you think Dan Houston's going to get for bumping Rankin? Well, I've seen it. He didn't even make contact with Rankin. He didn't even make a tiny bit of contact with Rankin. His shoulder bumped the ball. And then Rankin went down and he must have banged his head on the floor. So, yeah, Houston's still going to get suspended because he made the choice to bump. So, yeah, obviously he's going to get suspended for that. But people are saying like 6 weeks, 8 weeks. Like, it shouldn't be that. It should be 2 weeks at max. 2 weeks at max, because technically he didn't even make contact with Rankin. Yeah, sorry, Coast Club. I'm not going to answer your call, unfortunately. Yeah, g'day, Razor Footy. I want Richmond to beat Hawthorn because that'd be a big... yeah, it's going to be a big day today if see a bit of upsets. I don't understand how we choke now. Now on we are flag cats. Rankin is a baby. No, it's not a baby. No, did you see Rankin when he tried to get up? He couldn't do anything. He looks half dead. Rankin last night was the perfect example. Rankin last night was the perfect example of a dead man walking. Like he just like did not look like he was functioning correctly. I'm streaming West Coast versus Carlton. Yeah, I'm streaming all the games today. The crowd were booing him off the flog. Yeah, poor Josh Rochelle. Josh Rochelle, he's lucky he didn't get stabbed on the way home. Did you see his celebration? When he kicks the goal. We need North to win. We don't need North to win. Prime Magician. So I did a little squiggle thing. So pretty much, if West Coast win today, right? It's very likely that West Coast win today. Then next week we beat Melbourne, which is a chance, right? Then we need St Kilda to beat Carlton, right? And Port Adelaide to beat Fremantle. So if all that happens, we make the 8. No, I'm not going to answer your call because there's only 3 minutes till the game starts. So there's really no point. Rochelle thinks he's so cool. Nah, you got to love Rochelle. Rochelle's easily my favourite West Coast, Adelaide player. Do you like North Melbourne, West Coast, or Western Bulldogs? Well, Bulldogs is probably my second favourite team, I reckon. But I guess I don't mind either of the teams. I wouldn't say I love North Melbourne. I wouldn't say I hate them either. So, because he is a sport fan. What? Because he is sport fan. You are the one that. What? What did sport fan say? Wait, what did sport fan say? I can't see his chat. I still got timed out or something. Personally, would have done that timed out for 10 minutes. What did sport fan say? Coast Club. Yeah, I'm not even going to answer that question. Wait, let's see. What did sport fan actually say? I miss Selwood. He's my dad. No Selwood, no Geelong. You're acting like Geelong is shit. They're not even shit. They're making finals no matter what. Yeah, cheers, Razor Footy. That kid been in my chats last couple streams, and he's been the most irrelevant sort of thing anyway. He shit talks me anyway. He shit talks me again. Did he? Doesn't say he did, but might have been another chat. Like earlier on. But yeah, just a quick reminder, everyone. Not that it really matters for this stream, but for future streams, join the Discord. We can help you get you on a call later, like on a different stream in the future. Obviously, if I am forced to do an overnight next week, then yeah, we'll probably get some people on Discord call. So yeah, join up the Discord, see how many members we can get from today. We'll probably promote them in each stream that we do today. But yeah, everyone, put your predictions down in the chat for this game. Who's winning? By how much? What's the final margin going to be? What's the final scores? We lost by 2. What team do you go for, Lucas? Let's say, what's the poll saying? 18 votes, 61% say Bulldogs, while 39% say North Melbourne. So it's actually sort of closer than I thought it would be, surprisingly. Disco Girl. Are we gonna do a Just Dance on the Disco Girl? Yeah. First of my junior football club lost fights. Oh yeah. And I go for West Coast. Yeah. Well, I guess good luck today. You know Sirens. Yeah, I did know that. I don't know how that's going to go for him. That's going to be like a 5-hour long stream. You'd think he gets people to help him out. You think he gets. You think there'd be 3 of them. Sirens. The one would be Sirens kicking the goals. 2 would be the guy kicking the balls back to him, so he doesn't have to go fetch them, and maybe 3 a guy to keep count of how many goals he's kicked. That's how I would do it if I was Sirens. But if he's doing it all just by himself, that'll be painful. Yeah, have a good one, Boston. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Have a good day, boys. This day is going to be absolutely massive because this decides. This week may decide if I have to buy another one of these T-shirts. But for this year's 2023 Collingwood Premiers, might have to get a 2024 one if Carlton lose today. All right. First quarter getting underway now. Here we go. Final predictions in chat. Bulldogs by 28. Western Bulldogs by 83. Not bad, Coles. 83 is a bit extreme, but yeah, 28 maybe. All right, both rucks missed the hit outs, but Lob gets the kick away. Turns it over to the Kangas. They get the handball off. Quickly moving up the wing. This could be a mark. It won't be. They still keep it in, though. Handball on the ground. Fends him off. Tucker goes for goal. He may have kicked the opener. He's missed. Bloody hell, the season's nearly over, too. First goal scorer for Eagles v Blues. Waterman. I think Waterman's going to have a good game today. I reckon Waterman kicks 4 today. I arguably say Waterman kicks more than Oscar Allen today. Because I reckon whoever they're going to choose someone from the back line to just make sure they try. Like, they're going to choose someone from the back line to make sure he does not leave Oscar Allen's side. Like, I think Oscar Allen may only kick like 1 or 2 because they're just going to be trying to stop Oscar Allen. Then they're all going to forget all about Jake Waterman. Waterman's going to kick 4. Going to have a better game today. Match fantasy points do you have so far this round? I don't do AFL fantasy, unfortunately. I reckon Tyler Dewar, who gets first goal, Waterman kicks 6 or 5, and Allen kicks 4 or 5. Oh yeah, not a bad call. You're lucky this game's at Optus though, because I think if it was at the MCG or maybe Marvel, it'd give him a bit of an advantage. And it is touched. It'd give Carlton a bit more of an advantage, but yeah, I think the only reason yous are going into this game favourites mainly because of obviously the injuries, but I think maybe Carlton would only like just be favourites. I reckon if is that the G or Marvel, but yeah, obviously you guys play your best football at Optus, so be interesting to see. Kick off this game was Allen and Waterman combined for 10. Possibly. Been pissing down rain here in Perth. Yeah, Coast Club was telling me the weather's meant to be shit. Because he saw something that apparently the game's going to get delayed, which obviously it didn't end up happening. But that's holding the man umpire. He's just got Trelaw tackle. He literally tackled Trelaw and he didn't even have the fucking ball. What the fuck? Top 5 best out here, and he's don't even know if I can name 5 to be honest. Read last. Yeah, but you deleted your message, so I can't last. Shahil, the footy. This will be so good. Have you seen the video where NBA players swap their jerseys and their names? What? They get the handball off, getting outside Western Bulldogs 50. They're quickly moving the ball. Oh, this is great ball movement by the Kangas. If they can get a goal here, this will be absolutely massive. What great ball movement this is. And Larky takes a mark. And then goes for the goal. Larky has kicked the opener. Bloody hell, Bulldogs, step up your game. The over will be shit, Coast Club. Because it's pouring down in Perth the past 2 days. Bloody hell, what a great start by the Kangas. See a bit more ball movement from the Bulldogs after this. Alright. Centre bounce. Rucks go at it. Lob wins the hit out. Sockers it along the grounds. Kircher. Bulldogs stick it inside 50. And no one. Oh, it's a mark! That's a mark! The Dogs are gonna have a set shot here. I think you are attractive. Just snap. If you saw the waffle West Coast v Cleo, I don't think you're talking to me there. Alright. Going for the snap. Kick the Bulldogs first goal of the game. Lines up. Looks good. And he's kicked it. North Melbourne kicked the last one, and Bulldogs kick one straight back. Shahil, what junior club do you play for? New scoreboard. This, not this one, no, this is the one I usually use. But I've started using I used a new scoreboard in, my video, which I'll probably start using for, my vlogs now. As I'd like to have a solid looking scoreboard, for my finals vlogs. But I could pop it into my stream so it just takes a little bit longer, so I don't want to do it my streams just yet. And to mark, one more kick inside 50. As long as they can mark it, they could probably get a goal out of this. Oh, it's a mark! Okay. Jesus, alright. North Melbourne gonna have another shot on goal here. Here we go. Tristan Sherry. Only kicks 20 goals in his career for goal number 21. Probably be backing him to kick it, but you never know these days. And it's through. What finals vlogs? Well, you do realise, even if Collingwood don't make the finals, I'll still go to finals. That's been the plan. Although there might not even be many finals in Victoria this year, because I think it's only like 3 or 4. I think there's 3 players. I think there's only 3 teams currently in the 8 that are Victorian sides, and if Collingwood make it, it'll be 4. Collingwood are not making finals. Yeah, no, I meant like even if Collingwood don't make finals, but even if Collingwood do make finals, it won't be in Vic anyway, because they'll the highest they can finish is 8th if they do make finals. Although I did work out the fact. Think about it like this, okay? I get that umpires make mistakes, all right? Ugle. He's kicked it. I get that umpires do make mistakes at times, and yes, I was a little bit pissed off about the 50 metres not being paid last week against the Swans, but I got over it. But now that we've won against the Lions, I've realised that if we had won the game against the Swans, we would currently be in the 8. We would currently be in the 8. Yeah, they won't be. They won't, because Vic is shit at finals. This year they have been. There should be at least one final in Victoria though, so I'll be able to get down to that as long as I can get tickets. And then hopefully the semis have a final in Victoria, and hopefully at least one Vic side can make a prelim, and hopefully that's in Victoria too. There is a slight chance I can get to the granny this year, but I wouldn't be getting my hopes up just yet. All I'll say is my auntie does have some connections, and I might be able to get there. It's a oh, it slipped right through his hands. It's out of bounds. Woodman's getting the second in the Coleman, I'm calling it. Well, if Kerno doesn't return, if Kerno doesn't play next week, then that's a chance. Waterman just has to kick it. Just has to keep up good work, I guess. Yeah, you gotta love Eaglehagen. Fraser footy. Ball movement by the Kangas. Oh, only barely a mark. Kerno isn't returning next week. His ankle is scuffed. Did you see the pick? I didn't see the pick, no. How about Ben Kind Coast Club? Archer. It's the kick. It's a mark. Plays on. Gets another kick away. Sherry takes a mark. Quick ball movement. And great punch by Baku. And Sherry's dropped the mark. Has to get the quick kick away. Kicks it over his teammate's head. Race to who can get there first. Gets the handball away. Turns it over to Ugelhagen. Ugelhagen gets the handball away. Now with North Melbourne's possession. That's holding the ball. Should be a Bulldogs free kick, and it will be. Yeah, welcome back, Sport Fan. Are you excited about the Pies win? Yeah, super excited. I wasn't really in the mood to do an overnight last night either, so it's a win in my books. Then how come he has 5 more goals than Waterman? Lucas. His Eagles fed Allen. Switch. Ed Richards to put the Bulldogs in front for the first time this game. Kicking from a little bit over 50 metres. Maybe 55. It's very accurate. Does it have the distance? And it does. The Dogs take the lead. Sport Fan is just trying to piss me off, Fraser. Cannot wait to give Waterman and Reed a tour of their new club. I haven't even heard the Waterman room. I've heard about Reed maybe leaving West Coast, but I didn't think that'd be next year. I think it'd be next couple of years. I haven't heard anything about Waterman though. 28 games, 0 goals. Is that you or is that someone else you're talking about? Centre bounce. Pretty poor bounce, actually. Umpire's going to take it back for a throw up. Waterman stated he is happy to stay at West Coast and really wanted to stay at West Coast. Well, I remember when the rumours came out about Ginnivan going to Hawthorn. Ginnivan didn't say anything, and then when he went to Hawthorn, he bagged the shit out of us, said that we didn't treat him right, stuff. So, and can't be a mark. Kicks it inside 50. North Melbourne cannot take the mark, and it's a mark in the Bulldogs back line. I'm not in player SU, buddy. It could be another mark, it will be. Well, a rumour has it Petrarca wants out of Melbourne. And some people are saying Collingwood, which I don't think that's likely because I can't see a world where we could even afford to get Petrarca. So far, there's a chance we don't get any. I think we were originally getting pick 6 in the draft or something, right? And we gave that away to someone, and now we're getting pick 36 or something. So yeah, we're fucked next year. I don't know how we're gonna go next year. It's gonna be hard to tell. We might be getting Keane from Crows though. Apparently, he wants to come back to like a Victorian club. So the chance he comes back to Collingwood, which he hasn't had the worst season in the world, so we'd probably take him. Schultz can play a little bit of some games in the VFL, even though I don't even think Keane plays forward, so that wouldn't work anyway. I think he plays backline, doesn't he, Keane? So yeah. Brampton can play a bit of VFL for a bit till he proves himself. Can you? By the way, Nick's biggest fan, Razor Footy showed me what he said in Coast Club's chat last night. Bulldogs get the handball away. Oh, this is great ball movement. This is really good. And it's a mark. It's a mark. That's really good. What? Anyway. He tried to play on for a minute. Should have been a 50-metre penalty. But it didn't matter anyway. He marked it in front of the girls anyway, so. Prize could get Ben Hobbs. Hopefully. I'd like to have some good players come to us next year. I don't want to do another Lockie Schultz. But then again, we're not getting any money next year. Like we're keeping the older players. Like we're signing Pendlebury on for another year. We're signing bloody Sidebottom on. And really necessarily need Pendlebury. He's a good player every now and then, but I don't really need him. So what? Sidebottom's had Sidebottom's had 3 good games in a row. It's not like he's going to do anything for us next year. We need to start. We'd like to start the rebuild as soon as possible. We don't want to just keep the old players in who can't even run 10 meters without getting out of breath. Think that Viney moving to North Melbourne? I don't see it happening, but then again, I don't really know too much about the trade rumours and all that. I haven't even heard the Viney rumour. What did I say? Razor Footy can say. Your grandma got. I feel like if Collingwood don't make finals, it's because Collingwood's list is too old. Collingwood would be currently in the 8 if we got paid that 50 meters last week. If we got paid that 50 meters last week, Dan McStay would have a shot on goal from pretty much directly in front, 20 meters out. And if he kicked it, right, we would have won the game. And we'd currently be in the 8. But unfortunately, that's not the case. Which grandma do you reckon that is, Jesse? Probably the alive one. Gets the handball away. Jukes the shit out of him. Melbourne. Backline's been insane currently. Kicks along the wing. Gets the pick up. Quick handball. Good ball movement. Don't forget to bounce. Kicks it inside 50. He takes a mark. North Melbourne will have another shot on goal here. I reckon next biggest fan, Doug. Oh my god, that's fucked. That is fucked. 9 minutes to go here in the first. North Melbourne going to have the opportunity to get a goal here. Come on. North Melbourne. North Melbourne. North Melbourne. Looks good. But it's not. Can't afford to be missing these ones, North Melbourne. North Melbourne. North Melbourne. North Melbourne. Excluding Nick Dacos, who was calling his best player. Josh Dacos has had a good season, but maybe Darcy Cameron. If we're basing it off this year, probably Darcy Cameron's our second best. So, let's go through all the positions, all right? Our best midfielder is Nick Dacos. Our best forward. You'd probably say Jamie Elliott. You'd probably say. Say that? Yeah, I'd say Jamie Elliott's our best forward. And our best backman's got to be Bruzzy. Our best backman has to be Bruzzy, but Wayne has the occasional good game, which sort of good. Sort of good, that makes sense. Oishiaks, did he... Oh my god. Okay, this chat is so bad. Oh, it's bounced straight over him. Larky gets the handball off. Ball movement along the wing. No one's inside 50 for him, so he just has to thump it in, hope for the best. Can't get the mark. Soccer it. Oh, it's going to be a ball up right at the goal square. Going to be a ball up right at the goal square. Sherry just has to tap it to someone who he knows is going to kick the goal. I haven't seen much of Sheasel yet. Is Sheasel injured? And I'm just not aware, but maybe. I don't even know. Haven't seen much of Sheasel, though. You leave in like 30 minutes, Coast Club, besides we are watching this. Exactly. You'd rather, the Coast Club, think about it like this. Would you rather watch J Tomo stream Bulldogs versus North Melbourne? Or would you rather be on a call with Razor footy? I think we know the correct answer there. Alright, Marcus Bontempelli lining up to kick the Bulldogs' 5th goal of the day. Recently kicked goal 230. This is for goal 231. It's probably 3, you'd think. Unless it hits the post, and it does. He saw it sway towards the post, and that ends the Bulldogs' streak, and that's their first points of the day. I would rather watch a sport fan stream than this. Yeah, sport fan StreamYard. Behind. Wait, Coast Club, I've got a bit of a bone to pick with you. Why did you leave the sport fan StreamYard as soon as I joined? Harry Sheasel ain't playing? Nah, I didn't think he was, because I feel like I'd be able to see him do something. When did he get... I'd assume he's injured. What a shit kick by Baku. Came off the side of his foot and ended up on the full. Yeah, I'm assuming he's injured. Why's he injured? I'd rather watch next biggest fan. I'd rather watch the next biggest fan upcoming Just Chatting stream. Nobody can get the pick up. North Melbourne just get the handball away. Sherry handballs it off, and it's now going to be a free kick. And he wastes that easily and turns the ball over. Now going inside 50 for the Dogs. Bounces straight over. Norton fends him off. Snaps that goals, and he's kicked it. Think. A free kick. A free kick for them is what sold that just then. Wait. Fuck. What's the scores? 31? Yeah. Jesus Christ. Net updates say 5 goals. North Melbourne. North Melbourne. Melbourne. XB's fan told me rumors about you and Sally actually. I'm actually going to get it cut out decently soon. Well, I don't know that decently soon. I got a scan about it the other day, and they said we get our results back September 4th, I think they said. September 4th. Then, yeah, they'll tell us what we can do from there, if we can get it cut out or not, so hopefully we can. G'day, Mark L. First time, yeah. Hopefully for the stream then, go Bulldogs. Yeah, exactly. Go the Bulldogs. Lob wins the hit out. Simpkin gets the pick up, but instantly tackled. Throws it up. Sherry wins the hit out. Kicks it inside 50. And, oh, he's dropped the chest mark. Tackled by 3 players at once. Now, gonna be a ball up. Just at the 50-meter line. Lob wins the hit out. Bulldogs getting it away here. That's a sling. It's not, though. And now, be another ball up at the exact same spot, just a little bit over. Sherry wins the hit out. Now inside 50. Oh, it's been smothered. Baku, short kick, and turns it over. A few of Baku's kicks today I should say, have not been the greatest for him, and Larky's limping. Larky's limping. That could be very, very shit for the North Melbourne. Jesus Christ. There goes Larky then. Guess he's out for the rest of the quarter, you'd probably think. And North Melbourne, lucky enough to kick another goal. They kicks the first two, I believe. And now they're hoping to take the lead before the end of the quarter. J Tomo, do you think the Pies are playing finals? Or a chance? I was saying this before, but I'll say it again. If West Coast win today against Carlton, which is a chance, they're favourites going into it. If we beat Melbourne next week, which I'd assume we're favourites going into that, we need St Kilda to beat Carlton with Carlton's injuries and potentially getting more today, hopefully, right? St Kilda could win since it is being played at Marvel. That's where they play their best football. And then it just comes down to Fremantle versus Port Adelaide. If Port Adelaide win, then we finish the season in 8th position and we make finals. So it'll be hard. I'd still say 25% chance. Yeah, 4 games. That's 4 games, right? So I'll go 25% chance of us making finals. But before we start thinking about next week's games, let's just focus on West Coast Carlton because we still need that game to go our way. Collingwood are on 48 points, but Hawks and Western Bulldogs win this. They will be on 52 points because they are both in today's game. Then Western Bulldogs are versing the Giants. They're going to lose. Hawks versus North Melbourne, which will make Hawks win. Yeah. But those games don't affect us. Regardless of who wins those games, those games don't affect us. We just need, as long as Fremantle can drop out of the 8s and Carlton don't. If Carlton win today, then there's no hope. Like, we actually can't make it if Carlton win today. So, J Tomo, can you answer this question? When comparing, I don't even know what that means. If the Bulldogs somehow lost this game, the Giants would definitely beat them and the Pies could overtake them. The only annoying thing is if we do make finals, I have never been to a Collingwood final before. I've never been to a Collingwood final because I couldn't go last year. Every single time we've made finals, I've either gone because I was just too young and my parents didn't want to get me a ticket, or we've had something on. Last year, I would have loved to go to a final, but we always had something on that night. So if we do make finals this year, it won't be our home final. So we'd just be praying that we verse another Victorian side, which may be Hawthorn or Bulldogs is a chance we can verse. But I think they were saying about it the other night. If we do make finals, chances are we would verse Brisbane in the finals. I don't remember what they did with the math and shit, but they worked out that if we were to make finals, we would most likely verse the Lions, and it would be at the Gabba. Which we bet the Lions at the Gabba earlier this season. We've beaten the Lions both times this year, so they'd be hoping for some revenge. But didn't you not care about footy until the Pies? No, that's not what. Brisbane look pretty locked into 5th. I'm actually so surprised we actually bet them last night. We were 3 goals down with 5 minutes to go. I'm not even kidding. I actually saw Collingwood supporters leave the game. And then we came back and won. And I think if we make finals, we could win the first round of finals. We know how well Collingwood play in finals. This year could be different, but we're one of the best finals sides. Now, if we were versing someone like Hawthorn in the finals, we'd probably lose. But if Brisbane is the team we verse, I'd probably be what we're hoping for. At quarter time, it was 33-1. For what game? It's going to be a throw-in. Or was that scored during quarter? If you're talking about the Pies game, at quarter time, the scores was 16-40. As if Collingwood fans leave like that, they must not know Collingwood. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly right. It just shows how differently Collingwood can play when their season's on the line. Think about how shit we were playing off the once we came back from the bye. Norton takes a mark in time 50. Think about how shit we were playing when we came back from the bye. Everyone had lost all hope in us. Everyone's like, "Oh, season's over. Season's over." And now there's still a chance at finals. Even Daniel Gorringe has fucking even faith in us. Fucking Daniel Gorringe has faith in us, and he hates every team that isn't Carlton. When I went on Discord yesterday, it said CJ was playing Fortnite for 6 hours. Well, CJ's like, what, 12 or something? That's what I was doing when I was 12. I mean, I'm only 14 now, so it's not really saying much, but when I was 12, I was staying up till 3 in the morning playing Fortnite. Now I couldn't tell you the last time I played Fortnite. Even when my mates ask me to play Fortnite, it's just not something I'm really interested in doing. But also, there goes quarters finish. But also for anyone that's interested in my content, there's going to be 3 videos out this week. Tipping video. I'm going to try and get a trade rumors video out on the Friday. Yeah, tipping video tomorrow. Trade rumors on the Friday, I reckon. And then, yeah, the Collingwood Melbourne vlog probably on the Saturday. Which is going to be absolutely insane because that'll be what decides our season pretty much. Well, that's if Collingwood. That's obviously if Carlton today. I need to stop acting like the Melbourne game decides it, because it doesn't. Actually, guys, let me ask you guys this: who do you guys reckon is a better side, West Coast or St Kilda? Because if you guys reckon West Coast is a worse side than St Kilda, then Carlton losing this week may confirm the fact that St Kilda win next. But both sides play well at Marvel though. I still thought the Pies could win any game at the G, especially the Carlton game, but it kind of surprised me when you beat Brisbane. Yeah, Brisbane's like the last team I probably expected to beat. Sydney, I thought we were even slight chance. The thing is, I think we can beat Carlton. I think we're a better. No, I think we can beat Melbourne. I think we are a better side than Melbourne. I think we're very better, way better than Melbourne. But also, we need this win more than Melbourne. Melbourne season, that's done. That's done and dusted. Okay, even if they win next week, I think their season's done. Okay, this win doesn't matter for them. Matters for us. Okay, us winning that game, I think will put us in 8th at the time, or put us in the 8, put us in the top 8 at the time, and then it just comes down to the 2 games later in the season, which a bit later in the round. I mean, so I don't think I'll stream St Kilda Carlton next week, but I'm definitely streaming Port Adelaide Fremantle. That's going to be a massive game, especially if Carlton lose to St Kilda. Because I'd love to be on camera. My reaction to us making finals, if that is the case. St Kilda for sure. But you're a Saints supporter, aren't you? No, you're a Swan supporter, aren't you? I think you're a Swan supporter. Are you? What team do you go for? That doesn't confirm anything as West Coast. Yeah, that is true, actually. But we got to remember Marvel Stadium. That's the side St Kilda bet Essendon, I think. The Swans. I feel like they bet someone else good at Marvel as well. Which I get. You can probably use the excuse the Swans were playing away, St Kilda were playing at home, and Essendon, yeah, they're a shit side. But St Kilda finishing like what, bottom 4 this year. And I think when they bet Essendon, that was when Essendon were actually a good side. Melbourne need to win by 200 and hope the Hawks and Blues lose every game. Well, the Pies need the Blues to lose every game, and I don't think the Hawks will lose every game. I got the Swans. Yeah. I know it was either St Kilda or Swans. Yeah. G'day Zayden. Can you stream Carlton? Yeah, I'm gonna stream every game today. I didn't schedule the streams. I probably should have, but yeah, I'm streaming this game, then I'm streaming the Hawks game, and then I'm streaming the Carlton game. Papa Lord is playing. I don't even know who that is. Remember me from Friday night? Oh yeah, in my stream, I do remember you. St Kilda now 13. Yeah, Jesus, they've had a massive turnaround in this season. Yeah, I'd definitely say St Kilda are definitely a chance next week, especially since they are coming fresh off a win, and that could give them a lot of confidence next week. If St Kilda are coming off a win and then Carlton come off a loss, that could give them heaps of hope for next week. Heaps of hope. Can you stream? I'm not streaming the bloody bounce. Yeah, I'm streaming all the games. I've only streamed one game today, one game this round, so I wanted to do a few streams, and I didn't have anything on today, and I was planning on watching all these games anyway, so I thought I may as well stream them. And I thought if there's good chat, which there has been so far, shouldn't be too bad. How's my new video going? I'd like to see if that's doing any good. I'd say it's probably my best match day vlog I've had on the channel, to be honest. Jeez, this is an 8 of 10. 8 of 10, that's not great, is it? Hopefully it does better overnight. Yeah, I'd say it's one of my better ones. I'm only 10. How old are you? I am 14. I'm 14. I'm 318. That's sort of a stupid comment, to be honest. I should probably go through some quick stats, to be honest. Nice. Yes. Leading in AFL fantasy points is Tristan Xerri with 5. Leading in goals and behinds is Aaron Norton with 1 goal, 1. Leading in disposals is Zach Fisher with 11. Leading in kicks is Scott with 7. Leading in handballs is Zach Fisher with 6. Leading in marks is Juria, I never know how to pronounce that, with 5. Tackles is Tristan Xerri with 3. And hitouts, Tristan Xerri with 7. What's the free kick counter looking like? Both teams have 3 free kicks each. I watched a new video. Yeah, cheers, Shahil. Alright, here we go. Next quarter. Getting underway now. What does Rory lob in the fucking ruck, by the way? He doesn't usually play ruck, does he? Well, he occasionally does, but he's not usually their main ruck. I don't think he is, at least. The Bonds kicks it far down the line to Ugelhagen, who takes a chest mark. What about the ripping game last night? St Kilda versus... Yeah, it was a good game for sure. I didn't get to watch it, but I saw the scores. I shouldn't say I didn't get to watch it. I got to watch a little. I could have watched the second half, but I chose to watch the showdown instead. Ugelhagen has shanked it on the full. Just looked up at chat. What is Razor Footy saying? Jesus, that's weird. Yeah, I was just trying to ignore that. But yeah, I just wanted to. I'm not going to bother timing anyone out today. Just trying to enjoy the stream. Don't want to worry about any of that sort of stuff, to be completely honest. And Sherry takes a mark. It's not been paid. You'd think he'd be holding it enough for it to be paid a mark. And a free kick, North Melbourne. Did you see Jaden was watching Showdown with Millie? Well, yeah, I think well, I know Jaden obviously goes for Adelaide, but I think Millie might go for. No, I think Millie goes for. I don't know. I don't know Millie that well. Don't know Millie at all, actually. I think of doing Geo Kona. Nah, I'll probably only do that on like streams and stuff. Which I won't be streaming after these games. I'll be doing 3 games today, so I don't really see a point in doing code names and stuff afterwards. Alright, the Bond's free kick, followed by Mark. Side 50. And turns it over. Looking for options. Kick towards the wing. Going for a mark here, and Lob takes a mark. Corey Lob, probably going to kick it inside 50 here, unless he goes for a different approach, but he hasn't. Inside 50, Ugle-Hagen can't quite get the mark. And North Melbourne escape 50 pretty quickly, and Lob will take a mark again. Jesus Christ, North Melbourne, they're going to be a little bit more careful with these kicks. Free Lob. Got no leads coming at him. He's got no one coming at him. He's forced to go for a shot. He probably doesn't want to, but he's gonna have to. Never mind. Turns it over anyway, though. Wanted to go for a shorter kick and turns it straight over. Adam Chalor has been quiet. Yeah, he's been quiet last couple of weeks. I remember some was saying he may even be a contender for the Brownlow this year, but won't be at this rate. Same with the Bond. People still say Bond's a chance. I don't reckon he is. The way I look at it, I think the Bond had a better season last year, and he didn't win the Brownlow. So I think if he's having a worse season this year, he's not having a bad season. I'm not saying that, but I think he had a better season last year, and he didn't win it then. So I wouldn't say he wins it this year. And Lockie Neal, he's definitely going to go up high, because I'd say he's had a better season this year than he did last year, and he literally won the Brownlow last year. So as much as I hate to say it, the Lockie Neal's would go back-to-back Brownlows, but if Lockie Neal gets fucking votes for last night's game, then that's just rigged. He did fuck all last night. Nick Dacos got 3 votes last night for sure, though. Dacos, I reckon, comes second this year in the Brownlow. I don't know who comes. I couldn't tell you who comes first, but I don't think Dacos comes first. But I reckon Dacos comes second. I'll probably stream the Brownlow, so feel free to wait around for that next couple of weeks. For the first week of finals, there won't be a single game in Victoria. I worked it out. Yeah, that's fucked. And I'm not going to be able to travel, so I guess I'll just have to stream all the finals and go straight through the Bont's hands for out of bounds. Cripper to win it. Yeah, that's who I probably have. But Cripper's been quiet last couple of weeks too. Like, the only person who hasn't been quiet last couple of weeks is Nick Dacos, I'd say. But I don't have Nick Dacos winning it. He's definitely top 3 this year, though. He did well last year, and if it wasn't for his injury last year, he would have won it in his second year of football. So, but I'm not really too fussed if Nick Dacos doesn't win it, because Nick Dacos is one of the best players in the AFL currently, and it's only his 3rd year of football. So you already know he's winning the Brownlow eventually. Just has to be a little bit later in his career. Unfortunately, had an outstanding performance. Yeah, did you see his fucking goal? Bloody hell, the MCG went absolutely nuts over that goal last night. I really wish I was recording it, because I don't think like the atmosphere after Nick Dacos kicks that goal. It's almost like what you would hear after someone kicks a winning goal in a grand final. Like, you don't understand. You don't understand how loud the crowd went after Nick Dacos kicks that goal. Yeah, g'day, Pie Man. How about those pies, huh? How about those pies? No, I'm talking about the Buttery Man. The Buttery Man? Who are you referring to? Kick the ball to Scotty. Pendlebury. Yeah. Need to update this. Does a little half-step thing and suddenly he's off and free. Kick the ball to Scotty. Pendlebury. But oh yeah, Butters. He easily got 3 votes last night. 42 touches and is absolutely insane. What should disposal? Yeah. Yeah, great game, Butters. And in the showdown as well. Right. A great time to have it. You know, Andrew Brayshaw got 41 disposals yesterday. Did he? I didn't even check the stats for that game, to be honest. Rochelle got embarrassed, bro. Embarrassed. I only got to see the second half. I only got to see the second half of the showdown, so I didn't even get to see Rochelle's celebration. After kicking the goal. When did you start going for the pies? Well, I've gone for the pies since I was born because my family, my dad and mum both went for the pies. And they'd been going for the pies ever since they were born because their parents went for Collingwood too. So it's sort of just been passed down. And I was born 2010, so technically I've seen 2 premierships for us, but wasn't old enough to really understand what was going on when I was born in 2010. And also Tom Green got 40 disposals. This week? Not this week, did he? Let me check that. I don't think he did this week. I think I checked. I swear I feel like I would have heard if Tom Green got it this week. Let me check. I don't know about anyone else. My AFL app's been loading very, very slowly. Let's check. Oh, he did, yeah. Brayshaw got 41 and then Green got 40. Jesus. Jesus Christ. G'day, Cobes and Kamsa. Thought your dad played for North. Used to. North Melbourne. Lining up, Eddie Ford. Apparently, he's kicked 5 goals in his last 9 games. Eddie Ford. Oh, it's going to be close. But it's behind. What do you think about Sarong's 46 disposals? Oh, I forgot about that. Actually. My mum made me wear Hawks jersey when I was 3 months old and claims I was a die-hard Hawks fan. Yeah, fun. That's sort of funny. I don't mind the Hawks. Last year, they were probably my least favourite teams. One of my least favourite teams last year, but Hawks are probably one of my favourites now. They're just so entertaining to watch. Sam Darcy to kick his 2nd goal of the day and the Bulldogs 6th. Lines up. Not the greatest effort. Then punched. Goes through from behind. Don't think anyone's even kicked a goal this quarter. Which is a little frustrating, but sure we'll see some scoring pretty soon. Andrew Gaff last game today. Yeah, that actually is true. Hopefully they can. Yeah, no, but that's actually good though. That also gives West Coast a little bit more hope. It's their home game. Carlton have heaps of injuries. and it's Andrew Gaff's last game, so they'd be want to win. They would be wanting to win that for Gaff. Everyone be saying we can make the 8, but there's no way. There's a chance though, Pie Man. We need win every game to go our way. But think about it like this: let me do the math. 12 games to go in this season, and we need 4 of them to go our way. Obviously, we need West Coast to beat Carlton. We need us to beat Melbourne. We need St Kilda to beat Carlton. Then we just need Port Adelaide to beat Fremantle. So there's still a chance. We're not out of it. So if Carlton, but we need to wait for the Carlton West Coast game today. If Carlton win, we can't make it. If Carlton lose, we're still a chance. If Eagles win this 3 in the that actually is true. All right, Sam Darcy just shanked one before, but now from directly in front, he's gonna have a shot. No, Razor footy, I will not. Sam Darcy kicks it, looks good, and it's a goal. Bulldogs have kicked 6. That's the first goal of the quarter. Because you won the flag last year, are you okay if you miss finals this year? No, because we're gonna have a shit year next year. I keep saying that we're gonna do a Geelong, and I keep saying we're gonna do a Geelong and have a shit year after winning the premiership, and then have a good year the next one. But realistically, we're getting nobody next year. We're getting a shit draft pick. We're getting a shit draft pick next year, and the only rumor to come to the Pies next year is Petrarca, which is unlikely, and potentially Keane from the Crows, which is not really a need. We made a mistake signing on Seal Sidebottom and Pendlebury because I think Pendlebury's gonna. I actually have a feeling Pendlebury's gonna have a shit season next year, and we only signed Sidebottom on for another year because he had a couple good games recently. So we're gonna have I feel like we're gonna do really shit next year. I don't know if this is a bit of a stretch, but I reckon bottom 4. I actually reckon bottom 4. Maybe 14th next year. I don't know. I think we're having a shit year next year. But if we can get Petrarca, that could be massive. But we've got nothing to trade for, so. I tipped Eagles by 31. I don't know I think it'll be a close game, that one. That's why I'm streaming that game, because I think it's going to be a really good game. It's going to be the best game of the Sunday. Easily. Jamara Ugelhagen. Oh, what's that guy from TikTok? What did he say? Jamara Ugelugel. I don't know. You guys probably don't even know what I'm talking about, to be honest. Side bottom will be shit, and Pendlebury will still do well. I reckon side bottom arcs to sign on another. I reckon Steele side bottom and Pendlebury have a plan to retire on the same game, or at least in the same year. I think they've had a chat. I think they want to retire on the same game. So I reckon Sidebottom should have retired this year. Maybe even last year after the grand final, I reckon he should have retired. But that was a shit bounce. But yeah. I reckon they'll retire same season, Pendlebury and Sidebottom. And I reckon if Pendlebury has a good season next year, or at least a decent one, he's going to sign on for another year, just to beat the games record. I don't know about that. You're too good to finish that low, especially if you're still a. Yeah, I guess. I reckon we get 6th. Yeah, I reckon we're not going to have another season like this year's. We're either going to finish really, really low, or we're either going to be really good next year or really shit. We're not going to finish in the middle like we are this year. No, but Nick's biggest thing, you know what's actually sort of crazy? That the low taper fade meme is actually still massive. Like I see memes about it every single day with millions and millions of views. Imagine Scott and Sidey retire together at Carlton v Collingwood. that'd be sort of massive. But I think Sidebottom would have been good for him just to end off his career at the grand final last year. I think he should have done a little bit of an announcement straight after the grand final, but decided to go one more year, and yeah, he's had a good last couple of games, but he's not the greatest player anymore. He's getting a bit too old. But Craig McRae wants to keep him on, so guess we're keeping him for another year. And I'm just saying, I know it's not guaranteed, but there is a reason we haven't heard anything about Mason Cox signing on for another year. There is a reason. So who knows? We might be a man down next year. And Ugle-Hagen takes a mark in front of goals. Do you drink like an iPad kid? What? How does someone drink like an iPad kid? That actually makes no sense. Jamara Ugle lining up for goal. And kick the Bulldogs' 8th goal of the day. And he slotted it. I forgot to add the behind. That's 9. G'day, Scoops. Hope you're going well. And g'day, AFL YouTubers. I hope you're going well also. Yeah. Pretty much 7 minutes to go here in the second until half time. I guess put your suggestions in for half time. Don't really think we're going to do anything. We're not going to do anything with the child, so like maybe like a Warple or something we'll probably just do. Fuck, Geelong suck. They do. But that gives St Kilda a bit more hope going into next week. I really think about it like this, Scoops. I'm rooting for St Kilda. Okay, for the next 2 weeks, I'm officially a Collingwood, a West Coast, a St Kilda, and a Port Adelaide fan. I'm supporting 4 teams for the next couple of weeks. For the next week and a half, I guess. Saints played like top 4 team in the fourth quarter. Yeah, they played fucking well. Yeah, people could argue Geelong played shit, but I'd say St Kilda played some good footy yesterday. Thoughts on Dan Houston incident? Well, nobody's gonna have a positive opinion on it, but I don't think Houston should get suspended for as long as people are saying, because he bumped the ball. He didn't bump Rankin. Yes, he made the decision to bump, but he didn't actually make contact with Rankin. You're gonna buy Saints and Port merch on Sunday next week? Yeah, for sure. For sure. Actually, I do have a Port Adelaide scarf because I got it in gather rounds. Well, my mum got it in gather round because she wanted to have it. She wanted to have a Port Adelaide scarf when we went to the Port Adelaide game at gather round. So I've got a Port Adelaide scarf. So if I choose to stream that game, I'm going to be wearing that the whole time. He's in trouble, Razor. If he ends up coming to the Saints, then it's worth nothing. J. Thomas says Schultz is one of the worst Collingwood forwards. He proceeds to kick 2. Yeah, he's. Think about it like this. CJ. He has one good game. Yes, he's the reason we won, even though McCreary kicked the winner. Think about it like this. Him kicking those 2 goals, is that something Jack Ginnivan couldn't have done? Realistically. Who would we rather, Ginnivan or Schultz? Think about it like this, CJ, okay? Ginnivan and Schultz both said to West Coast, we want to come to your team, but you can only choose one. Who would you rather, Ginnivan or Schultz? And T-shirt? Well, I've obviously got both the jumpers. I've obviously got the Port Adelaide jumper, so It'll probably be Houston's last game for Port Adelaide unless he somehow gets overturned. Ginnivan, exactly, CJ. So, but to be fair, he's one of our worst forwards. But you're comparing him to players like McStay, Mychek, and all that. But yeah, good on him. Good to see him. Having a bit of a contribution, if that's the right word, to winning the game. But yeah, by Mercurio, one of his better games for sure. But 3 goals down with like 5 minutes to go. For once, Collingwood, in a Collingwood game, weren't the ones to choke. Oh, would you really say it's a Brisbane choke? No, because the thing is, right, if it was the other way around, it would be considered Collingwood. So let's say this: Collingwood were the ones 17 points down, and we lost with 5 minutes to go. That would be considered a choke, but because it was Brisbane, it's not a choke. Guinea has been more consistent this year, in my opinion. Yeah, Rise of Footy, I'm not answering your call. I'm not answering people's calls on streams. So that's Coast Club, and I'm saying it to you. Collingwood would have thought it was a good trade because Schultz got like 45 goals last season. Yeah. And he's probably one of the better forwards for Fremantle, you'd think. Well, not you think, you know he was. Yeah, but now he's washed. Yeah. But at the end of the day, it's not like we got nothing. Ginnivan was always going to the Hawks eventually, so as soon as Ginnivan was offered the contract, he was going to the Hawks no matter what. So just like the whole Collingwood club and coach, it literally every single player the Pies get rid of, they always end up being good. I think Stevenson is one of the only players that we've let go who ended up becoming a worse player. Like Stevenson was one of our best players when we had him, and then when we got rid of him, he ended up getting worse. But g'day George, I'm getting ready to go to Eagles game. Oh, are you going? Are you? Meet up with Coast Club and his friend. He'll love that. What do you think about the 2018 Grand Final, Jake Tomo? Yeah, pretty overrated. Bulldogs lining up for their 9th goal of the day to make the scores 63 to 23 to make the margin 40 points. Lining up. Shanks it. Michael on the full. I don't know if it did. We're going to have to say. Nah, it's behind. They've had so many scoring opportunities, the Bulldogs. Even though they're in front by fair amounts, they've missed a fair few too. We let go of Adam Treloar. We let go of Brody Grundy. We let go of Taylor Adams, but he's a pretty shit player now anyway, and he was pretty shit for us anyway. I shouldn't say he was shit for us. It was good in his earlier years, but shit the last couple of years. Taylor Adams. Yeah, we let go of Grundy, Taylor Adams, bloody what's his name from the Bulldogs? Caleb Poulter. He's becoming better and better. We let go of Ginnivan, obviously. Let go of some special people. Sherrod Wellingham. I tipped Western Bulldogs by 83. You might get that, to be honest. You might get that. Special people. You know what I meant, CJ, mate. You know what I meant. I tipped Dogs by 28. It's not that bad. It's not that bad of a call. I don't remember what I said in my tipping video, but I think it was Dogs by a fair amount. Alright. 2 minutes to go. Special people. I'm not even going to read that, to be a fan. Barku should get the pick up. He does. Gets the handball over to Trelaw. Trelaw kicks into the centre squares. Bit of a risky kick, but he marked it. Kale Daniels gets a kick away. That's a mark. Plays on. Kicks it inside 50. The Bulldogs need a mark. They can't. They got it. Sam Darcy will take a mark. You never know where this kick's going to go. But with a minute to go, he's on track to kick one here. This is to kick the Bulldogs' 9th goal of the day. Jason, I'm going to let our little footer 20th. What? Sam Darcy lining up. Should kick it. And he does. I don't really care too much that it's a bad game. I mean, it's a Sunday, so you don't really expect the better games to be on the Sundays, do you? Better. I remember earlier in this stream, I said Western Bulldogs were 83. Then you said that's a wild prediction. Now you said 28 points is more reasonable. Yeah. Amshalor has a good quarter. Had a good quarter, you mean? Yeah. Certainly has. Mate. No, everyone, actually, if anyone in the chat is subscribed to Razor Footy, everyone unsubscribe from him and subscribe to me. That fried chicken was amazing. KFC. I could go for some KFC right now, to be honest. Could certainly go for some KFC right now. Would not tell you the last time I had KFC. Get the quick handball away. Haven't seen any sort of score North Melbourne this quarter, I don't believe. I don't even think they've scored it behind yet. With 5 seconds to go, North Melbourne hand away a free kick. And there it is, half time. Half time, and the Dogs lead by 41 points. You'd think it's probably over for North Melbourne, but who really cares at this point? Well, no, one, who really cares, and two, who really knows? If this Satan's gone, you really don't know who's winning it from here, do you? Dun, 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 dun. Jeez, my new videos started very, very poorly. 8 of 10, that's not great, is it? But my stream's going well, so I'll take that. I'm gonna because my brother got it. Where is it? I guess we'll do some Warple then. See now. Oh yeah. Let's run some Warple then. Check the silhouette. Larky maybe? Nah, it's probably not Larky. We'll go him. Hey, come on. Let's go Nick. Lucky. No, but it's a Victorian club. Dogs player maybe? Norden? Nah, I think Norden's hair would be a bit longer. Not Norden. Watson? Maybe. We'll go Nick Watson. No, but they have either yellow or... Okay, it is Richmond. It is a Richmond player. Max King, nah, has to be a Richmond player. Pinsky, nah. I don't remember when you shut yourself at the Pies vs North 2016. Don't recall, no. Richmond player. What's his name? F. No, it's not. I know. Do you? Huh. Don't know how to spell the name though. Well, just say how you think the name's spelled, and then I'll try and work it out from there. So I'm sort of stumped in a way. Remember when you stole a 10-piece chicken nuggets from McDonald's and passed them out? I'll go with it. But I would never buy Macca's nuggets for myself. So the KFC ones are better. The guy who kicks the goal from 55 against us this year, his first goal. So a new player. I don't know. No one else really. Ross. Yeah, Jack Ross. There you go. Warple Legends. Let's run some Warple Legends now. It's not Gorn, is it? It's not. Is it? It's not. It's not Ablets. We can go Gary. No, wait. It's not going Gary Ablets. And no, it's not Gary Ablett. Scott Thompson. Did we just go Scott Thompson for the sake of it? I know he's in here. Yeah, Scott Thompson. It's not Scott Thompson. Sort of helped us out in a bit though. Midfielder. He's had two or more premierships. What's his CJ? Don't act like you know. Nobody can work it out from here, so you sort of have to. It's probably a West Coast player, to be honest, CJ. Nah, it's probably not. Dun, 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 dun. I know this. Sure you do, CJ. Sydney player. No, let's just go Lance Franklin, which it obviously isn't. Let's go Lance Franklin to see if you're right about the Sydney player. And you're not. But 2 premierships, so helps us. Yeah, welcome back again, Sport Fan. What was his number? In between 11 and 23. That's not really too helpful, is it? And his main club has either the colours blue, red, yellow. It's not very helpful at all, is it? I don't know, bloody Macintosh. He probably wouldn't be in here. He is, okay. It's not though. So you think they have the colour yellow? They have the colour yellow. He's so yeah, probably it might be a West Coast player actually. It actually might be a West Coast player, CJ. In midfield, he's played for 1 team and 2 premierships. So no, it can't be West Coast. So maybe Brisbane. I think it's Brisbane. I think it's Brisbane. Because I reckon it was during that Brisbane the Brisbane 3-peat. I don't think it's Jonathan Brown. We can go him just to see if I'm right about the Brisbane 3-peat though. Jonathan Brown. Okay, it's not Brisbane. But his last game was 2014, so we could cheat in a way and search up 2014 retirees. But 2 premierships. Last game 2014, and he doesn't play for the Brisbane Lions. He's a midfield, 1 team. What the fuck? Who is this? Who the fuck is this? has to be a West Coast player, right? There's like no, but 2 premierships. Oh my god, this is what the fuck? He was playing, mate. Yeah, it depends when he debuted though, because his last game in 2014, he's had 2 premierships. See, Sportfan's given some suggestions, but I don't necessarily know. Would want to go them. Dean Cox. It's not a West Coast player either. What other teams have the color yellow? Or maybe it's blue. Could it be blue? No. No, it can't be blue. It has to be a team with yellow. Oh, Hawthorn. So it has to be Hawthorn. There's no other teams with yellow. Hawthorn player. 2 premierships. Debuted 20. No, last game was 2014. What the fuck? Really not a legend if I don't know who it is. One player. Trust me, CJ. Come on! Come on! There we go. Alright. Let's check some stats, see if there's any massive stats, I guess. Any massive stats. This game, as we haven't checked any yet. Player stats, leading now for fantasy points is Zach Fisher with 69. Leading in goals is Ugelhagen with 3, and tied with him is Sam Darcy with 3. Leading behind is Bont with 2. Leading in disposal is probably Bont. No, Coby Kircher with 19. Tied with him is Zach Fisher with 19. How many does Bont have? Bont's only had 9. Must be intagged. Leading in kicks is Zach Fisher with 13. Leading in handballs is Adam Trelaw with 11. Leading in marks is Joel Frieja, I think, with 7. Leading in tackles is... It's starting to rain at my local train station. Shit. Leading in tackles is Tristan Sherry with 4. Leading in hitouts is Tristan Sherry with 15. Leading in clearances is Libba with 5. Meters gained is Colin McKercher with 310. Leading in goal assists is Riley West with 2. And leading in time on ground is Aiden Core, 100% time on ground. You searched that up, CJ. I know you did because I searched it up as well. Oh well, who cares if he searched it up? We weren't getting it anyway. Free kicks 10-9. Jeez. What's this? Like it like that. Like it like. Ooh. It's pouring right now at my house. It's not good then. Alright, let me keep it real with you guys. I need to take a shit. Which I'm not going to do right now because I've still got 2 more streams to do after this. And I don't want my halftime entertainment to be an empty chair. So I'm not going to go do one, but I need to take a fucking shit. How are you feeling about getting Tom Mitchell? Oh, we haven't seen too much of him this year, but yeah, he had a good season last year, I guess. Probably good enough to get chosen for the grand final. I don't think he's playing as good for us as he was over at Hawthorn, but he's not a bad player. He's definitely one of our better ones.